Sensing the appearance of the phantom Mirage's pupil in the sky, Duan Qifei couldn't help but bite her silver teeth lightly, a wave of helplessness washing over her. So strong. Don't worry, Xiao reassured, his expression still calm, with no sign of fear. Holding Duan Qifei gently, he stood up, his gaze locked firmly on the phantom Mirage and that eerie pupil in the sky. Through his massive soul power, he could clearly sense the mysterious force within the pupil. If even the slightest trace touched them, it would either result in death or control. Killing you would be too easy. Nether Marsh Devil Pupil, control them. I will make you experience true pain. Phantom Mirage's voice echoed in the air, eerie and distorted. Who? Blood-red bubbles constantly wriggled in the space surrounding the Nether Marsh Devil Pupil. After Phantom Mirage's words fell, the Devil Pupil shot toward Xiao and Duan Qifei. Xiao, I'm sorry. Duan Qifei's delicate eyes reddened slightly as she sensed the rapid approach of the Nether Marsh Devil Pupil. A tear welled up in her eye, and she gently touched the reincarnation rune on her forehead. A subtle, ancient fluctuation released from her body. At this moment, there was no other choice. This is nothing. You don't need to. Xiao immediately sensed what was happening. He gently held Duan Qifei's hand, and a surge of gentle power radiated from him, suppressing the reincarnation rune's fluctuations. Since you want to play, then I'll play along. A cold snort rang out, and with it, a tremendous burst of power erupted. Heh, looks like I didn't misjudge this kid. Just as the Nether Marsh Devil Pupil was within 10 meters of Xiao and Duan Qifei, the dark space around them shifted. Then, the seemingly indestructible Nether Marsh Devil Pupil was kicked away with great force. The space collapsed entirely, and the pupil flew back toward Phantom Mirage's location. Who is it? Show yourself. Phantom Mirage's eyes immediately radiated a cold aura as he sensed this sudden turn of events. Anyone who could so easily break his Nether Marsh Devil Pupil was at least a 4-star Do Xian. Heh. We're old opponents. Is there really a need to be so polite? Touch my beloved daughter, and provoke those of the Eastern Continent. You extraterritorial evil clan deserve to die. In the next moment, a dazzling silver thunderbolt burst out from the void, and an ancient voice slowly emerged. Whoosh! Crackle! The loud noise filled the air as the silver thunder immediately surged, purging the surrounding darkness. In an instant, only flashes of heart-stopping thunder remained, and the thunder power coalesced into an elderly man. The Forged Blade Thunder Valley Master, Duan Tianhong. Phantom Mirage looked down, seeing a soft silver thunder halo enveloping Xiao and Duan Qifei. In front of them stood a middle-aged man, brimming with thunder power, his gaze locked onto Phantom Mirage with utter disdain. Master! Seeing this, both Phantom Venerable and Mirage Venerable quickly appeared by Phantom Mirage's side. They understood without a word that Duan Tianhong's power was far greater than the combined strength of all three of them. Father! Duan Qifei's heart leapt with joy, and she couldn't help but whisper. So it's Valley Master Duan. Xiao let out a sigh of relief and spoke softly, clearly recognizing the mysterious aura from earlier as belonging to Duan Tianhong. Leave the rest to me. But it seems like there's something inside you, kid. Duan Tianhong smiled at Xiao evidently realizing that if it weren't for his deep concern for his daughter, he wouldn't have acted so impulsively. Xiao seemed to have some hidden cards up his sleeve. However, because of Duan Qifei's special status as a reincarnation being, Duan Tianhong couldn't afford to take any risks, so he had acted decisively in the end. The two responded softly, focusing their attention on the upcoming earth-shattering battle. Ha ha ha. Duan Tianhong, it's been years. Your strength still seems to be the same, huh? Phantom Mirage laughed wildly from beneath his dark robes, showing no fear, only a hint of madness. Phantom Mirage, Phantom Venerable, Mirage Venerable, 2 Venerables and a half-Emperor. Today, let me, on behalf of the great Emperor Lei Hong, finally end this 1,000-year-old grudge. Duan Tianhong smiled faintly. The thunder around him surged once more, and an overwhelming battle intent filled the air. 5-star Docian. Phantom Mirage sneered, clearly feeling an immense pressure from the Silver Thunder. But the Burning Soul clan's royal essence, this time, I will reclaim it. Among the extraterritorial evil clan, only the Sacred Flame and the powerful techniques of the Angel clan have the ability to completely destroy them. Even someone of Duan Tianhong's level, a 5-star Docian, cannot fully erase them. As a result, the evil source remains. Once the extraterritorial evil clan obtains this evil source, their king will be reborn through fire and return to life. Let's see if you have the ability. Duan Tianhong sneered, then waved his hand. A brilliant thunder net suddenly appeared with a deafening roar.
Attack!
After a moment of contemplation, Phantom Mirage spoke to the other two behind him. As Phantom Mirage's voice fell, a faint phantom blue light and a bright green glow slowly emerged from both Phantom Venerable and Mirage Venerable, continuously flowing into Phantom Mirage's body. Since you're here, there's no way to back down now. Duan Tianhong had long since arrived and concealed himself in the shadows. He had fully controlled this space, so no matter how powerful Phantom Mirage was, there was no way to escape. Heavenly Thunder Net. Seeing the three of them in this formation, Duan Tianhong's palm emitted a dense thunder net, which rapidly expanded to cover them. Buzz buzz. Sizzle. The overwhelming force of thunder and the sound of massive currents filled the space. In an instant, the three figures were completely enveloped. These two are gathering their power into Phantom Mirage's body. Could it be that Phantom Mirage is now on the verge of breaking through to the 5-star Docian level? Master Duan, be careful. Xiao Yin murmured uneasily as he felt the strange situation unfolding before him. Give up and surrender. Duan Tianhong sneered as he watched the three struggle. Summon Phantom. Summon Mirage. Return. Despite the overwhelming might of Duan Tianhong's thunder net, Phantom Mirage endured the intense pain within his body, and the phantom and bright green lights from Phantom Venerable and Mirage Venerable continued to pour into his body. A fierce battle was about to begin. This guy. As Phantom Mirage spoke, the bodies of Phantom Venerable and Mirage Venerable suddenly became ethereal. Then, Phantom Mirage opened his enormous black maw, and with a powerful suction force, he sucked both of them into his body. The aura of Phantom Venerable and Mirage Venerable has disappeared. Xiao Yin could hardly believe what he was witnessing. Phantom Mirage's strength, it's increasing exponentially. Duan Qifei also noticed something, her eyes flashing with concern. Phantom Mirage, Phantom Venerable, Mirage Venerable. So, they were just the scattered power of your true form. Now, this is your peak state, isn't it? Duan Tianhong seemed unsurprised as he gazed at Phantom Mirage, whose aura had soared, with phantom and green evil energy swirling around him. The fusion happened quickly. Even Duan Tianhong could not stop it. Moreover, he had other plans, so he did not interfere with their merging. Boom! Moments later, the thunderous roars filled the Thunder Realm, and in the high sky above, a massive vortex, over 1,000 feet in size, appeared. The phantom and green lights around Phantom Mirage shimmered with a world-ending brilliance, enveloping his form. Phantom Mirage's strength had surged dramatically, likely due to absorbing the powers of the two venerables. 5-star Docian. Huh. Duan Tianhong shifted slightly, his gaze fixed on Phantom Mirage, whose aura was now hidden within the high-altitude vortex. Boom. Duan Tianhong, let's settle both old and new grudges now. At that moment, the vortex in the sky churned with evil energy like a blood-red river, matching the power of the Thunder Realm itself. However, just as the two-colored evil energy, like a blood river, surged toward Duan Tianhong, countless bolts of lightning in the Thunder Realm formed a Thunder Sun beside the vortex. The Thunder Sun appeared like a divine being, suppressing Phantom Mirage's aura. Around the evil vortex, chains of silver thunder, 100 feet long, slowly materialized. Bind. Duan Tianhong sneered, and at his command, the thunderbolts charged toward the evil vortex like fearless soldiers, striking with explosive force. Retreat. At this moment, Phantom Mirage's power had skyrocketed, and he was no longer afraid of Duan Tianhong. He too roared, and the dazzling phantom and green energy surged from the evil vortex, intertwining with the silver thunder chains. This thunder power. However, after Phantom Mirage fully devours the two venerable level powerhouses, its strength should be on par with Duan Tianhong. Xiao Yan's gaze followed the silver thunder chains, his eyes locking tightly onto the evil vortex. Inside it, at first, there were two colors of dark blue and emerald green evil light. But as time passed, flashes of silver thunder, capable of purifying all things, suddenly emerged. However, deep within the vortex, something seemed to be resisting Duan Tianhong's attack. Huh? What is this? Xiao Yan's immense spiritual power surged, trying to probe the evil vortex further. But as he delved deeper, a chilling cold spread throughout his body, seeping into his soul. Xiao Yan, be careful. Just then, Duan Tianhong roared, and the brilliant silver thunder chains shot toward Xiao Yan. Boom, boom, boom. In the blink of an eye, waves of suffocating two-colored evil energy began to manifest around Xiao Yan's body. But just before they could strike, they were instantly shattered by the silver thunder chains. Such powerful evil fluctuations, if not for Duan Tianhong's protection, the consequences for Xiao Yan would have been unimaginable. Get back! A surge of force pushed both Xiao Yan and Duan Qifei back several hundred meters, sending them out of the combat range. Phantom Mirage seems to be using the cover of the evil vortex to prepare some sort of killing move, Xiao Yan said calmly. He had just attempted to probe it, only to nearly fall into a trap. Don't worry. Duan Qifei smiled contentedly. Father is very strong. But the next moment, a burst of heat emanated from the Thunder Emperor's scepter in her hand, and that warmth was clearly coming from Duan Tianhong. Father here? With a playful pout, Duan Qifei threw the Thunder Emperor's scepter toward Duan Tianhong. Well done. Duan Tianhong caught the scepter, and immediately, the space around them began to distort once more. Boom! Countless massive bolts of thunder erupted from the Thunder Emperor's scepter, and mysterious runes began to appear under Duan Tianhong's feet. Clearly, with the return of the scepter, his control over the power of thunder had reached a new level. As the runes glowed, Duan Tianhong's gaze slowly closed. He gripped the Thunder Emperor's scepter tightly, and in an instant, his hair turned silver, with strands of powerful electric current flickering along his hair. The terrifying energy emitted was enough to make anyone's heart race. Phantom Mirage, let's settle this with one final move. Duan Tianhong's pupils opened slowly, revealing a strange silver light, as though his eyes contained an entire world of thunder. With the Thunder Emperor's scepter in his grasp, and the power he had absorbed from great Emperor Lei Hong, Duan Tianhong had essentially inherited Lei Hong's true legacy. In this state, Xiao Yan could clearly feel that all the thunder in this thunderous world had gone silent. But beneath that silence, there was a sense of frenzied violence, as if the thunder was waiting, calling, obeying the commands of their king. Since that's the case, then come. Phantom Mirage snorted coldly from within the evil vortex, and the two-colored evil energy inside the vortex twisted violently, instantly shattering the thunder chains. Thunder. The words were casually spoken, with a hint of laziness in Duan Tianhong's voice. With his gesture, all the thunder in the Thunder Realm converged toward the Thunder Emperor's scepter, and the power gathered there was enough to easily annihilate any 5-star Docian powerhouse. Devil's Heart, Evil Eye. Watching Duan Tianhong's actions, the evil vortex rumbled as countless dark energies swirled. Under the gaze of everyone, it suddenly contracted and transformed into two bizarre eyes the size of palms. Each of the eyes gleamed with ghostly blue and emerald green light. Yet, no matter which eye it was, the energy contained within was enough to destroy the heavens and the earth. Heavenly thunder, judgment prison. A mighty roar rang out, carrying the supreme aura of a thunder king, spreading across the heavens and earth. At the same time, Duan Tianhong's silver pupils locked onto the two-colored eyes deep in the vortex. He pointed the Thunder Emperor's scepter at them. The battle between these two 5-star Docian powerhouses was truly terrifying. The Burning Soul Clan's grudge. I'll settle it. An evil voice suddenly emanated from the two colored eyes, filling the space. At this moment, Phantom Mirage's form had already merged with the two eyes. Then we'll see if you have the strength to back it up. Duan Tianhong suppressed the power within the Thunder Emperor's scepter and spoke slowly. With his strength, capturing Phantom Mirage was certainly not a difficult task. Strange. He seems to have other intentions? Xiao Yin and his companion stood outside the battle. Xiao Yin, puzzled, spoke softly. Combining this with the earlier actions of the Soul Hall, he couldn't shake a growing suspicion, though he chose to remain silent. Boom! In the next instant, the two combatants' attacks reached their peak, unleashing an earth-shattering shockwave on the verge of eruption. Crash! Duan Tianhong raised the Thunder Emperor's scepter high and, with all his might, pointed it directly at the twin-colored pupils deep within the evil vortex. A radiant burst of silver thunder wrapped around the scepter, blasting toward the swirling vortex with an unstoppable, awe-inspiring force. Infused with the concentrated power of the Thunder World and the might of the Thunder Emperor's scepter, the attack ripped through space in an instant. It transformed into a streak of lightning, tearing into the enormous 1,000-foot-wide evil vortex with unimaginable destructive energy. Well done. Phantom Mirage, unwilling to be outdone, roared defiantly. Waves of sinister energy surged from his twin-colored pupils, colliding fiercely with the Thunder Emperor's scepter. Bang! 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 The instant the two forces collided, deafening booms echoed throughout the Thunder Tomb, shaking the Thunder World itself. The shockwaves from their clash shattered the thunderous realm, restoring the original dark space. In the sky above, the 1,000-foot evil vortex began to crumble visibly, disintegrating at an alarming rate. This is bad. Be careful. High above, the Thunder Emperor's scepter, wrapped in silver lightning, remained locked in a temporary stalemate with the twin-colored pupils. Ripples of overwhelming energy spread outward, prompting Xiao Yin to cry out sharply. Buzz! 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 Duan Qifei, initially unguarded, suddenly felt the twin-colored energy encroaching upon her. A chilling indifference washed over her, and the moment this terrifying power touched her, her internal energy froze, and her pupils glazed over, leaving her momentarily stunned. Phew! Thanks. At the critical moment, Xiao Yan's soul power shielded her, preventing any residual harm that might have caused long-term damage. In the sky, the battle between the Thunder Emperor's scepter and the twin-colored pupils continued. Above them, the blazing thunder sun, like a radiant sun, endlessly poured its thunderbolts into the Thunder Emperor's scepter, bolstering its power. Soon, blood-red cracks appeared on one of the twin-colored pupils. Conversely, the Thunder Emperor's scepter grew increasingly radiant, its previously damaged sections restored under the nourishment of the Thunder Sun's thunderous energy. Sensing the mounting threat from the scepter, Phantom Mirage's expression turned grim. He abandoned the twin-colored pupils and erupted from one in a surge of black mist, his wails echoing relentlessly. Even after devouring the powers of Phantom Venerable and Mirage Venerable, regaining his peak strength, he now felt a palpable sense of impending doom before Duan Tianhong. Bang! 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 As the Thunder Sun and the Thunder Emperor's scepter intensified their power, Phantom Mirage's evil vortex rapidly shrank, compressing into a space of just a few dozen feet. Wails of agony emanated from within. No! I cannot! Phantom Mirage's furious roar erupted from the black mist. His voice was saturated with bitterness and unwillingness, yet despite his efforts, the Thunder Sun and the scepter showed no mercy. The combined forces pierced through the evil vortex, slamming ruthlessly into the black mist. Whoosh! The moment the blow landed, Phantom Mirage's black mist shattered into pieces. Wisps of dark green and cyan energy surged from the fragments, scattering throughout the dark space in a desperate attempt to flee. Bang! 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 Simultaneously, the twin-colored pupils exploded, completely annihilated. This ends now. Watching Phantom Mirage's severely weakened state, Duan Tianhong had no intention of letting him escape. With a wave of his hand, the Thunder Sun unleashed a dazzling burst of lightning, merging with his powerful Do Qi, entangling the escaping energies of Phantom Mirage. The silver lightning collided with the sinister cyan and green energy wisps. Like frost meeting fire, they melted instantly. The aura of Phantom Mirage within the black mist quickly dwindled, plummeting to the level of a late 4-star Do Xian in mere moments. Despicable humans. Damn you, Duan Tianhong. How dare you obliterate this emperor? Roars of fury emanated from the weakened black mist, filled with indignation and despair. Don't worry, I'm not quite ready to kill you yet. Duan Tianhong chuckled coldly, exuding an aura of supreme dominance like a thunder king descending upon the world. Before you die, you'll still serve a purpose. You fools. You won't stop us. Phantom Mirage howled in rage, his tone tinged with madness. You're only a 4-star Do Xian, and in a heavily injured state at that. If you manage to escape from my grasp, it will be a laughingstock, won't it? Duan Tianhong smiled faintly, then his Thunder Emperor's scepter trembled violently. In an instant, it transformed into a series of powerful, 100-meter-long thunder chains, on which mysterious, special runes slowly began to appear. Not good. Phantom Mirage's heart jolted. Using the dual-colored light, it quickly attempted to flee. Seal. A cold snort, as if the wrath of a king, reverberated through the air. As soon as the command was issued, countless bolts of thunder surged in from all directions, enveloping Phantom Mirage's body, completely trapping it in place. Buzz. Despite Phantom Mirage's formidable strength, after Duan Tianhong shattered its dual-colored pupils and damaged its origin, it had no means to resist. It was completely bound by Duan Tianhong's thunder chains. Now, where will you run? Duan Tianhong looked at Phantom Mirage, tightly bound by the thunder chains and unable to move, and smiled faintly. The Thunder Tomb expedition should be over now, Duan Qifei said, her beautiful eyes flickering as she smiled gently at the sight of Phantom Mirage's defeat in the battle between the two powerful figures in the sky. Where am I? At the same time, the figures outside the Thunder Pool, controlled by the extraterritorial evil clan, regained their full consciousness after Phantom Mirage was bound. However, their auras were extremely weak. Looks like they succeeded. The Nether Spirit Thunder Flood Dragon smiled in relief. However, this situation was merely the prelude to an impending storm. Where am I? What happened? My body feels so weak. I can't remember anything. I only remember fainting when I entered the Thunder Tomb. Outside the Thunder Pool, the other participants also regained their senses, though each of them bore injuries to some extent. It seems the Thunder Tomb crisis has been resolved by Xiao Yin and the others. Yun Qi spoke up softly. Then what are we waiting for? Let's leave. I don't want to stay in this hellish place for another moment, Mu Gu said with a hint of fear in his voice. Since that's the case, let's go. The group nodded, and their thunder tokens flashed in their hands. With the crisis resolved and the Thunder Tomb restored to normal, they could now leave using the thunder tokens. Thud. Thousands of thunder tokens were crushed in an instant, but what awaited them was an eerie, death-like silence. What is going on? Upon noticing this, the powerful figures could not help but exchange uneasy glances. It seems there may still be some danger within the Thunder Tomb. Yun Qi furrowed her brows. With the departure of the Nether Spirit Thunder Flood Dragon, they were now the strongest here. If something went wrong, they might... Let's wait. I hope nothing else happens. Mu Gu clenched his fists, looking up at the sky. Elsewhere, deep within the Thunder Pool. Valley Master, it should be over here, right? Xiao Yin asked cautiously. But for some reason, after Duan Tianhong sealed Phantom Mirage, Xiao Yin felt an overwhelming sense of unease from within. This unease felt even stronger than when Phantom Mirage had been a threat, and it seemed to be coming closer. Almost, Duan Tianhong said, his gaze fixed on the dark sky. He drew his Thunder Emperor's scepter back, and the sealed Phantom Mirage was thoroughly suppressed within the scepter. However, Duan Tianhong's gaze remained distant, as if he were waiting for something. Clearly, what Xiao Yin sensed, he had noticed too. Since that's the case, Let's leave here first. With the extraterritorial evil clan's involvement, the third stage of the competition is probably forced to end. Duan Qifei stretched lazily, revealing her alluring figure. At this moment, the reincarnation fluctuations were suppressed, and she resumed her poised demeanor as the young lady of Forged Blade Thunder Valley. Now, it's a little too early, don't you think? Just as the group was preparing to leave, a gloomy voice echoed, and with it, a surge of powerful energy spread throughout the space. Who? Xiao snorted coldly. Suddenly, a massive crack, thousands of meters long, appeared in the sky, and within it, a figure slowly emerged. This? Duan Qifei's eyes shifted. The figure gave her a strange sense of familiarity. He Tianyan, you arrived just in time. The Phantom Mirage clan's attempt to invade the Thunder Tomb has been completely suppressed by me, Duan Tianhong said slowly, a proud tone in his voice. This guy. When Xiao saw him, his sacred flame heart stirred suddenly. A dangerous aura began to emanate from the man, seeping through his human skin. Heh, big brother, you're still as mighty as ever. The newcomer was none other than Duan Tianyan, the current Deputy Valley Master of Forged Blade Thunder Valley. Old man, if it weren't for that injury inside me, I wouldn't have gone through all this trouble. Rustle. When Duan Tianhong spoke of the powerful force within his body, Duan Tianyan's face revealed a rare, sinister smile beneath his usual expression, flickering away in an instant. What's happening outside? Duan Tianhong asked again. Everything is fine outside. I noticed no signs of chaos, but I was concerned about Big Brother and Fair, so I broke open the Thunder Tomb. Duan Tianyan explained. No chaos, huh? Logically, even though the Phantom Mirage clan within the extraterritorial evil clan has 3 4-star Docian experts, they shouldn't be able to wipe us out that easily, though. And from past experience, battles from the extraterritorial evil clan are never fought alone. They are a tightly knit organization. Could the intelligence be wrong? Duan Tianhong's face showed a puzzled expression. Big brother, since the Phantom Mirage clan has already been restrained by you, we should head out now. Duan Tianyan smiled. Tianyan, uncle. However, before Duan Tianyan could speak, Duan Qifei smiled gently. It was clear to everyone that Duan Tianyan, the Deputy Master of Forged Blade Thunder Valley, was particularly fond of her. What's this thing? Soon after, Duan Tianyan's deep pupils focused on the Thunder Emperor's scepter in Duan Tianhong's hand, which was brimming with the power of thunder. He asked in confusion. This is the Thunder Emperor's scepter, a relic of Emperor Lei Hong. Without it, I wouldn't have the strength to deal with the 3 from Phantom Mirage. Duan Tianhong smiled, though his grin hid a trace of cunning that most wouldn't notice. The Thunder Emperor's scepter. It really is a good item. Big brother, since you're unwell, I think it's better if I take care of it. Duan Tianyan chuckled. Of course. Go ahead. The Thunder Emperor's scepter seals the 3 experts of Phantom Mirage. These 3 4-star Docian experts should be able to provide us with valuable intelligence about the vast organization of the extraterritorial evil clan. As for the interrogation, I leave it to you. Duan Tianhong smiled faintly and, without any hesitation, threw the scepter toward Duan Tianyan. Big brother still trusts me this much. Duan Tianyan didn't refuse, extending his hand slightly to take hold of the Thunder Emperor's scepter. What dazzling energy! No wonder it's a famous immortal artifact of Lei Hong. As soon as the scepter entered Duan Tianyan's hand, a buzzing sound reverberated, as if it was struggling to break free. Xiao, protect Fair and take her away from here. Just as Xiao felt confused, Duan Tianhong's concealed soul transmission rang in his mind. Looks like this guy wants to take the risk himself. Xiao nodded slightly. It was clear that Duan Tianhong's hidden ailment, the seal on the burning Soul Clan King's essence, had already been removed by Xiao. However, this matter remained known only to the 3 of them. Get ready, then let's leave. The Eastern Continent competition should be completely over now. Seeing the others, Duan Tianhong coughed weakly a few times, a wave of fatigue washing over him, before speaking. Hee, big brother, hold on. There's one more thing I need your help with. Just as they were about to leave the Thunder Tomb, Duan Tianyan's fiery Douqi suddenly roared, and an overwhelming force surged through the space. Duan Tianyan's strength had reached the level of half-step 5-star Douxian. What else is there? Duan Tianhong gritted his teeth, forcing himself to hold back the injuries within his body, and asked in confusion, I need to borrow your life for a moment, to help us declare war on the Lord of Ferocious Souls. An eerie voice slowly filled the entire Thunder Realm, and at that moment, Duan Tianyan's fiery Douqi unexpectedly transformed into swirling black mist, enveloping the entire space. This is bad. We've fallen for it. Xiao Yin Feier, run. At the critical moment, Duan Tianhong let out a cold grunt. Leaving now? It's too late. The black mist Duan Tianyan had become sneered coldly. His attention immediately shifted to Duan Qifei and Xiao Yin. One of them was the controller of Sacred Flame, and the other was a reincarnation being, but both were merely at the perfect 2-star Douxian level. It would be far easier for him to kill them than deal with Duan Tianhong. In the next instant, a brilliant burst of energy shot out from the black mist, transforming into a massive black hand that rushed toward Xiao Yin and Duan Qifei. The black hand appeared small at first, but expanded rapidly to several hundred feet. Its palm was covered in countless intricate black runes that emerged slowly, further enhancing the palm's power. Boom! The attack from a half-step 5-star Douxian expert was too fast and powerful for Xiao Yin and Duan Qifei to react. Thunderlock Burial. A blood-red surge filled Duan Tianhong's pupils, and his expression became increasingly strange. He had never expected that the traitor from the Forged Blade Thunder Valley would be none other than the Deputy Valley Master, who was as powerful as a half-step 5-star Douxian. Despite the internal injuries, he gritted his teeth and struck out. Crash! Although Duan Tianhong was injured from his recent battle with Phantom Mirage, he could not afford to hesitate now. Brilliant silver thunder erupted violently from his body, forming an enormous, creamy white silver mirror in the sky. The mirror hurtled toward the black palm that was resisting the attack from Duan Tianyan's dark hand. Boom! 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 As the two forces collided, waves of silver thunder and eerie black gas exploded outward from the center of the explosion. Even a 3-star Douxian would be turned to dust in an instant by the violent shockwave. What's going on? Duan Qifei was completely confused, clearly unaware of the situation unfolding. No time to explain. Let's go. Xiao Yan's body was suffused with yellow sacred flame, and with the added strength of his soul power and Douqi, he felt greatly weakened under the black mist. But there was no time to explain now. Even the battle between a 5-star Douxian and 4-star Douxian was beyond their ability to handle. Their only priority was to leave and not add any more pressure on Duan Tianhong. Xiao Yin believed that without the interference of the extraterritorial evil clan, Duan Tianhong at his peak would likely have a plan of his own. Crash! The black palm and the silver thunder mirror shattered violently. Immediately, an eerie and ethereal aura filled the space, causing a chill down one's spine. TSK. The strength of the Forged Blade Thunder Valley's Valley Master is indeed formidable. But this exterior strength hides a weak core. He can't hold out for long. A chilling, sinister voice echoed from the black mist high above. It was clear that Duan Tianhong's strength had been hindered by the extraterritorial evil clan, and after his recent battle with Phantom Mirage, he could not hold on for much longer. Upon hearing this voice, Xiao Yin and Duan Qifei's hearts sank, a heavy pressure sweeping over them. Humph! Who are you? Where is my second brother? Duan Tianhong snorted coldly and demanded. Who I am, does it matter? As for Duan Tianyan, I'm afraid he has already become part of my body. The voice from the black mist was laced with an eerie, unnerving tone. Bastard! Hearing this, Duan Tianhong clenched his fists tightly, a murderous intent radiating from him. Who is this guy? This aura seems like a soul hall expert? Xiao Yin and Duan Qifei retreated. But as they did, Xiao Yin also noticed something about the identity of the black mist. If I'm not mistaken, this guy should be one of the soul guards of the Soul Hall. The devourer of soul's voice echoed in their minds. Soul guard of the Soul Hall? Xiao exclaimed in surprise. Although he knew about the Soul Clan and the Soul Hall as separate factions, there must be some connection between them. The Soul Hall has numerous rankings of strength, and the Soul Guards are among the highest. It's said that Soul Guard experts are top tier in strength, and there are only a handful of them, but even the weakest among them is at the 5-star Do Xian level. The Devourer of Souls spoke seriously. Master, what should we do now? Xiao asked slowly, nodding. Clearly, this level of battle was beyond his current strength. Unless he went all out, he had no chance of winning. Let's wait and see. With the Phantom Mirage clan captured and the Soul Guard from the Soul Hall appearing, the Envoy of Sin will likely show up soon. This level of battle is far beyond your current abilities, but it presents a tremendous opportunity. Perhaps you can grasp the concept of domains from the brink of life and death. After all, your sacred flame space is basically a small domain. With the right opportunity, a true domain could be within reach. Once you master a true domain, it would be enough to let you fight beyond your level. While domain mastery typically requires at least a 5-star Do Xian level, with your burning decision and various other mysterious powers, you can't judge things by normal standards, the Devourer of Souls laughed. In that case, let's wait and see, Xiao responded, a surge of anticipation rising within him. Although his current strength was only at perfect 2-star Do Xian, with 2 sacred flames within him, as well as his Battle Soul and Dragon God transformation, he had many abilities. Even against an ordinary 4-star Do Xian of the extraterritorial evil clan, he might still have a fighting chance. But to defeat such a powerful opponent now, Xiao knew he was far from ready. Don't worry, you'll join him soon. Die. Damn it. Duan Tianhong's injuries were not light either. After all, Phantom Mirage's attacks were mostly based on soul power, making recovery difficult in the short term. Now, after battling the Soul Guards, he feared it was only a matter of time before he was defeated. Life-bound Soul Lock. Blood Heaven. The Soul Guard in the Black Mist immediately sensed Duan Tianhong's subtle movements and wasted no time cutting off any possibility of escape. In the midst of the Black Mist, the air filled with mournful wails and a blood-red chain, 100 feet long, suddenly materialized. As soon as the blood-red chain appeared, the surrounding space was filled with a chilling, bloody aura. On the chain itself, numerous phantom human souls struggled violently, but to no avail. These souls were forcibly branded onto the chain, forming a grotesque, blood-red pattern. To make me summon my life-bound soul lock, that's a form of recognition in itself. Valley Master of Forged Blade Thunder Valley, prepare to die. A violent, savage aura surged from the black mist, and with a command, the blood-red chain, now imbued with terrifying power, whipped toward Duan Tianhong with a piercing howl. Wherever the chain passed, the space collapsed, and a heavy, oppressive force filled the air. Heaven. Thunder. Damn it. Duan Tianhong had initially planned to take the attack head-on, but he didn't expect his Do Qi to deplete so rapidly. What confused him even more was the blood-red chain. As the chain drew near, it seemed to freeze his Do Qi completely, and a cold chill spread through his heart. The source of this strange power was the mysterious patterns formed by the human souls on the blood-red chain. It's over. Binding of Blood Heaven. A maddening, blood-curdling laugh echoed from the black mist. The blood-red chain effortlessly wrapped around Duan Tianhong, binding him tightly. Clang! With the blood-red chain around him, Duan Tianhong's Do Qi drained rapidly, and even his soul power and aura began to wither away.